This is how to foam roll the buttocks. This is an important one. A lot of us have a ton of tenderness in the butt. Typically that's from some scar tissue formation, some adhesions, and a lot of weakness. And so by getting it stronger, that'll totally help. But also too, just busting up some of those kinks will enable you to use the muscle better so you can actually get stronger and have the right type of flexibility. Furthermore, it stimulates the muscle, which will help with some of the strengthening. So here's how you do it. So if I'm on my right buttock, I lean towards my right hand. So with my feet on the ground, I'm just gonna simply roll back and forth. And I'm just looking for the areas that hurt, just trying to iron out some of those kinks. And shift my body a little bit, like so. Now to get a little bit more bang for the buck, or if I feel like it exposed the buttock a little bit more, I'm going to plant my right foot on my left knee. I'll grab it with my left hand, my right hand is still planted, and I'll look around this way. And this sort of puts the butt on a little bit of a stretch and can expose some of those areas that might be a little bit tender. Notice I'm really looking around. I happen to have a little something right there, so I would iron that puppy right out. If I were to do the other side, I would have my left hand on the ground. So my left hand is on the ground. My left ankle can be placed on my right knee and just rolling that way. Or if I don't want it up there, I can just do a little bit like this. I typically do a bit of both, just searching around. 1 to 2 minutes. If it's severely tender, be careful with this. You might, whenever things are real tender, you might want to first start off with your hand, make it bust up some of the kinks so it's a little bit less tender, and then progress to doing it with the foam roller. But if this is very, very tender, I would discourage you from being too aggressive with it. Or perhaps if there's one spot that's very, very tender, just work around it in different areas, and then as you free that up, the area that is most tender can actually get freed up, and you'll be able to go right on it. And that's how you foam roll the buttocks.